lights are just coming on pine. The barista unlocks the door at 6. The first coffee of the day is mine. In this city that takes its time to fix itself into the morning shape it knows. The brick across the street still black with wet. The maple trees are dripping low, and no one has arrived on the hill yet, except me and the sparrows on the sill, and the sound of the first bus somewhere. Capitol Hill at 6 a.m. is just the rain and just the still air. The piano comes in with the steam. The second customer comes at 6:30. A man in flannel with a canvas bag. He nods, I nod, we both know the fix. That morning coffee is the only flag we raise in common on this hill, above the rest of Seattle, waking slow. The Pike Pine corridor is still just wet pavement and a fading glow of street lamps going off in order, one by one, down Pine toward the bay. And I am here before the day has borders, before Capitol Hill becomes the day, before the rest of it arrives. First light is a particular thing on a hill that loves its gray. It comes in sideways, soft and slanting, like it isn't sure it wants to stay. But it does, it always does, creeping over the brick and the glass, and giving everything the color of a city finding itself at last. By 7 there are 5 of us. By the window seats are full. Capitol Hill has found its morning. The gray is doing what gray does. First light was mine for half an hour. I hold it like a quiet gift. The drizzle started somewhere in the night and hasn't made a decision since. Just this persistent, gentle wet that fills the morning like a rinse and asks for nothing back. I took the bus to avoid the drizzle and got wet waiting anyway. There's something very Seattle about the way rain finds a way. The woman at the stop had given up, her hood down, face turned to the sky. Not miserable, just done with pretending that the rain is not nearby. I found my seat inside the cafe and ordered something dark and warm. The acoustic guitar came in low and shaped the morning into form. I've been here 3 hours, maybe more. The drizzle hasn't changed its mind. It goes at its own measured pace, the kind of rain that leaves no line between the morning and the late. The whole day gray from start to gray. The upright bass below the guitar knows exactly what to say, which is nothing, just a presence, low and steady through the glass. A drizzle day in Seattle, where time forgets to pass. The drizzle will still be here when I leave, and possibly still when I arrive home. This city runs on persistent soft wet, and somehow makes you feel less alone. A drizzle day is its own country, and today I have citizenship. The mid-morning crowd has settled in. Each table has its person and its cup. The road's piano knows this hour when Capitol Hill has given up on being early and is just being whatever morning becomes. 10 o'clock on the hill, and the barista hums something under her breath. The door opens every 3 minutes. Someone in a flannel jacket and umbrella still dripping with the minutes it took to get here from the bus stop. And the hill is full of this, the arriving and the staying. There's a middle hour in every morning when the early urgency is gone, and the afternoon hasn't started being something you need to move toward on just this. The second cup, the room at full quiet capacity, and the soft jazz drums below the roads holding the whole room gently. The whole room gently. The woman across from me has been on a call for 30 minutes. She speaks very quietly in the corner, the Capitol Hill way of being in it, while also being elsewhere. The synth pad under the piano says, "You are here, just here, the way it always has, you know." The mid-morning on the hill is its own particular pace, not slow, not fast, just held in this moment's particular grace. The second cup is always the best one, the one you didn't plan, just stayed for, because the rain is still on the glass and you can. Mid-morning on Capitol Hill, the second cup still warm. I have been here long enough for the barista to ignore the storm that is everything else outside. Mid-morning mine. Late morning and the fog has stayed. The pine trees disappear at half their height. Capitol Hill is sitting in a cloud of its own particular soft light, or non-light, more of a diffused glow that comes comes from everywhere at once. The kalimba notes above the piano sound like small things in the front of a large grey room, and I am one of those small things, with a coffee and a view of fog and whatever fog brings, which is patience, which is here. The fog on Capitol Hill is different from the fog down in the city below. It comes from the Puget Sound direction and stops above us, soft and slow. The way fog can be beautiful when you have a window and a cup, nothing requiring you to move or look in any direction up. The sparse piano holds a single note. The kalimba answers high and thin, and the fog presses gentle on the glass, the way the hill has always welcomed in those who stay instead of going. I think of fog as the city taking its time to think out loud, saying something that might not need to be said at all, except in cloud. Just suggested, just implied, the way the pines suggest the sky by vanishing into it, which is its own kind of reply. By noon the fog is still here. It may not lift at all today, and I have long since made my peace with that particular gray. Capitol Hill under cloud is my favorite version of this place.
I pulled the door, shook off the drizzle, found the last window seat on pine, set down my bag, hung up my jacket, ordered a black coffee, and sat fine into the almost noon quiet of the hill. The Capitol Hill, almost noon, is full of people who have been here since 9, and people who just walked in from the morning, and people who can't decide whether to eat or stay on coffee, whether to leave or order one more round. The full ensemble starts behind me, bass and piano and the full sound of brush drums and the trumpet low. The hill at almost noon belongs to those who have no reason to rush, which is why I've been here so long. The man beside the window's watching the Pine Street traffic with a notebook. He hasn't written anything in it, but he keeps giving it a look. I do the same. The notebook is a prop for staying somewhere without explanation. You're working, you're always working on some ambitious written station. The muted trumpet finds the space above the piano and the upright bass. And almost noon on Capitol Hill is the best time in this place. Almost noon is almost gone. The lunch crowd is just beginning. The laptops close, the orders change from coffee cups to something winning over hunger. But I'm staying through it all, through the shift, from morning into afternoon. I pull the door, I'm still inside. The almost noon became the afternoon. The window seat still mine somehow. The drizzle still comes down. The full ensemble holds the room, and I have nowhere else to be.
The lunch crowd cleared at 1:15 and left behind a different room. The barista breathes for the first time since 10 and plays the music she likes in the loom of afternoon. The warm piano finds the air. The mellow guitar follows soft. Capitol Hill at 1:00 has a particular quality of soft. The tables still have cups on them, half finished, uncollected yet. The windows hold the gray outside and the warm inside, not finished yet. I ordered a flat white after the rush and took the table by the glass and watched the hill return to itself in the silence after the lunch crowd passed. 1:00 on Pine Street, just the sound of the rain. A cyclist without a helmet passing the same window again. The brick across the alley, wet and dark and quiet. The piano does the rest. The quiet after lunch on Capitol Hill is the best kept secret of this place. The regulars know to come at 1 and take the seats with the most space. The mid-afternoon light is low and warm, the gray outside at its full depth, and the coffee here has had time to reach its best version of itself. I've been coming at this hour for a year, and I have never had to wait for the corner window, or the quiet, or for the hill to calibrate to the frequency of this particular hour, where nothing is required of anyone. When the morning has been fully spent and the evening hasn't yet begun, the quiet after lunch is over by 2. The coffee crowd comes back through the door, but I have breeze falls. 1 o'clock on Capitol Hill. The brick across the alley, soaking wet. Each red face turned dark and dark again. I've been watching it for 10 minutes now. The way the water runs between the grain, that's all. Just brick and rain in this cup. 2 o'clock and the rain found its way. Not the drizzle, real rain now. Coming down on Capitol Hill, the way it does when it means it. The brick buildings on Pine Street are the deepest red they ever get. When the sky comes all the way down and everything is thoroughly wet. The acoustic guitar in here is the right instrument for this. Something stringed and warm and steady, while the rain says everything it has to miss all week. The afternoon has gone deeply gray, the kind that lasts until tomorrow. The couple across from me move closer and borrowed something from the rain's permission to be slower, to be warmer. The upright bass below the guitar is the right soundtrack for a stormer. Afternoon on Capitol Hill, where the brick is its darkest red, and the rain on the window runs in lines that look like things that have been said and meant. I keep coming back to the brick, the particular way the rain hits it, the way the color deepens and stays, as if to sit with whatever it has become, the wet version, the truest version. I think that's what the rain does here. It makes things more themselves, more certain. Brick and rain on Capitol Hill at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been here for 4 hours now, and I'll leave when the rain is done, which may be never, which is fine with me. Three o'clock on Capitol Hill is the sleepiest hour of the day. The lunch crowd's gone, the work crowd's not yet, and the afternoon is finding its way into a particular softness that the rose piano understands. 3 o'clock and everything is slow, and nobody has any plans. The woman at the bar is resting her head in one hand, reading slow. I am also resting in my own way, watching the Pine Street traffic go. Gray to gray below. The barista at 3 o'clock moves differently than at 9, like someone who has earned a particular kind of time. The synth pad comes in under the roads, and the room becomes a low frequency of comfort, that's the word. 3 o'clock and its frequency on Capitol Hill in the rain is the frequency of almost sleeping while staying warm inside, the kind of afternoon worth keeping. I always thought 3 o'clock was empty, but Capitol Hill taught me differently. It's full, just full of quiet things that the louder hours can't see. The hum beneath the conversation, the rain behind the glass, just 3 o'clock fades to 4. The light shifts almost imperceptibly. The cafe starts to fill again, but I was here for the in-between. Sleepy hour between the hours.
Four o'clock on Capitol Hill sits between the afternoon and night. The sky has been gray since morning, and the gray is at its deepest height. This particular hour, 4 o'clock, is when the work crowd starts to drift. The laptops close one at a time. The kalimba notes the shift. Sparse piano underneath. The gentle percussion holds the beat. And the hill outside the window is doing what it does in the wet. The maple trees on pine hold their remaining leaves like hands that aren't ready to let go. Which is how I understand this hour between things, between the afternoon and evening. There's a door that swings both ways. You can still be in the daytime, or you can start the evening phase. I always choose the daytime. One more cup, one more slow hour. The kalimba says still here. The sparse piano says still ours. By 4:30 the lamplight starts. The Capitol Hill neon barely waking. And I am still in the afternoon, refusing the evening for the taking. Which I partly love, the transformation from gray day to lit up street. But I have loved this late afternoon the most of all the hours I've seen. The in-between, the slow lean, from light to dark on Pine Street. The sparse piano in the corner holding on to its own beat. Which is both, which is neither, which is here on the threshold still. 4 o'clock, the truest hour on Capitol Hill. Between the afternoon and evening, Capitol Hill does its best work. The 4 o'clock that becomes 5 without fanfare, without a jerk. Into the night, just a slow lean. The most honest hour of the day. After 5, Capitol Hill, the work crowd fills the coffee shop. The piano and the upright bass come in without a stop. And I am last of the afternoon, watching the evening arrive. The muted trumpet enters low, and the room comes alive with a particular energy of people releasing the day. The laptops close in the chairs, pushing back. The full ensemble has its say. The Pike Pine corridor outside begins to glow from underneath the neon of the bars on Pine. and the wet street beneath. After 5, the windows change from gray reflection to warm amber. The faces at the table shift from screen-lit to a slower manner. The Capitol Hill evening starts on Pike Street, then on Pine. The hill decides the night. I've been here since 11. I've watched the whole day turn from early morning first light gray to this, the evening burn of lamp and neon on wet brick, the brush drums settling in, the trumpet and the piano and the bass, and all of the outside begin to layer into the Capitol Hill night. The hill at its most lit, the neon and the wet and the amber and the evening full of it, which I sometimes love, but tonight I'll leave before it gets too loud. The hill is mine until the neon owns it. Tonight the day is enough. After 5, I stay one more hour. The trumpet takes its final phrase. The bass resolves, the piano fades, and Capitol Hill becomes the evening haze. I pull my jacket off the chair, shake out the day, and go.
Out there, raining here. The Pine Street lamps are on at 5. In here, the flat white in the corner seat. Out there, Capitol Hill alive, with wet and amber and the neon starting. The early evening on Capitol Hill is a contrast game of wet and warm. The rain on the brick and the maples, the glow against the storm. The warm piano knows this hour, the mellow guitar answers back, and the lamplight on Pine Street turns the evening into something I lack words for, except here, now this. The vinyl crackle fills the silence between the piano and the street, and I am sitting at the fence between the warm and the wet. I have been at this window since the afternoon and watched the light change through the glass from gray to gray and amber as the evening came to pass. Out there, the Capitol Hill regulars beginning their evening walk, and here the barista starting to wipe the places that the afternoon forgot. The warm lamp above my table casts a circle on the wood, and I am in it fully, exactly where I should be. This hour, this window. I've always loved this particular moment, when the warm lamp comes on and the wet street becomes a mirror for everything the evening's done to the color of the city. The contrast is the beauty here. Out there, raining here, warmth. The window makes it clear. Lamplight Union Street, Capitol Hill. The rain on the glass, the warmth inside. I am exactly the person who stays until the contrast fades. Out there, raining here. Mine.
Somewhere between the Tuesday rush and the Friday feeling is almost done. A great Thursday on Capitol Hill has its own kind of patience with the sun, which hasn't come and probably won't. Thursday on the hill is different, quieter than the weekend, less than Monday. The regulars come in without urgency and stay without anything to say about why. They just come back. The acoustic guitar comes in first, as it always does on Thursday, at the moment of the morning's worst, which is also its best. The gray that settles over the brick and the trees. A Thursday gray is the truest gray Capitol Hill has ever given me. The woman at the corner table has been doing Thursdays longer than I have. She knows the barista's grandmother's name and all the building history that adds up to something worth remembering. And I am a newer regular, the one who nods, the one who takes the left table, the one who is only singular for now. Eventually Capitol Hill will give you your story, your Thursday corner and your order and your own particular category. There's a great Thursday feeling that only the hill provides, the midweek, mid-gray, mid-drizzle that the weekend crowd never finds, the quiet that has earned itself the particular warmth of a Thursday. The hill at its most itself. A great Thursday on Capitol Hill is not a special day, and that is exactly what I needed. Just a day being a day. The acoustic guitar closes gently, and the Thursday gray remains.
Saturday morning on Capitol Hill has a different energy than the week. The farmer's market 2 blocks down puts color in the rain-soaked street. The flowers in people's arms, the bread from the bakery wrapped in wax, the road's electric piano playing something that moves the way the morning tracks. A different groove than Monday through Thursday. Lighter Capitol Hill in flannel, and wide awake at 9 a.m. The soft jazz drums find the channel, and I am here for the energy. The open weekend morning feel, the hill alive in its Saturday form, the most alive I've felt all week. soft jazz drums come up a little. The barista is moving fast. The line of 6 out to the door. The Saturday arrivals at last. In Capitol Hill in morning, with its market bags and its dogs, is the city I love most. By 10 the coffee shop is full. The window seats have all been claimed. I got mine at 8:30, and I'm glad I came. Before the rush, before the Saturday became the fully Saturday thing. The synth pad under the roads and the morning beginning to feel like everything it should. The hill doing its best work, the brick warm with the morning wet, and the coffee and the sudden jerk of a truck across the street with peonies strapped to the door. Someone on Capitol Hill on a Saturday always has flowers for their core. Saturday morning on the hill is the city at its most willing to be beautiful without trying. The flowers and the drums and the filling of every table, every window seat. By 9:15 on Pine, Saturday morning, Capitol Hill.
Sunday on Capitol Hill moves at the speed of someone healing. The cafe's open an hour later, and the ceiling of the sky is lower somehow, more gray, more present, more the same as every Sunday that has happened on this hill, each one its own frame. The sparse piano finds the air, the kalimba sits high above, and the gentle percussion barely moves the hill into the slow love of a Sunday, which is different from all other days in its particular quiet. The hill on Sunday breathes through both lungs and doesn't rush toward anything. Sunday is the hill's true form before the week decides what it needs. When the brick is just brick and the pine trees are just trees, and nobody is going anywhere with purpose greater than coffee. The sparse piano and the kalimba know this, they always have. By noon on Sunday, Capitol Hill has found its deepest Sunday pace. The afternoon will come and go and leave the hill in exactly the same place. A little darker, a little more towards the coming Monday wait, but not yet, not at noon on Sunday. The hill still holds its Sunday fate of slowness as its own achievement. The gentle percussion barely there, just enough to hold the day, just enough to say still here. A Sunday rain on Pine Street is the kindest rain of all. It doesn't mean to be more than itself. The hill doesn't mean to stall forever. Just this Sunday, just this particular slow Sunday on Capitol Hill is the week before the week begins. The sparse piano and the drizzle and everything that slowly wins by not competing, just by being. One more Sunday slow.
What is it about Capitol Hill that makes you come back every time? What is it about the wet brick and the pine trees and the gray skyline that feels like the only kind of home? I've asked this question in the window 100 times on Pine Street in the rain, and the answer is always the same window, the same question, the same refrain of here, just here, the warmth against the wet outside, the full ensemble starting in the muted trumpet low and wide, the piano and the bass and drums, the acoustic guitar above it all, and Capitol Hill in all its gray, answering back through the glass wall. What keeps you on the hill, I ask myself. What makes this place the place? The brush drums answer softly, and the bass holds the space, while the piano takes its time to say. It's the particular gray, it's the flannel and the drizzle, it's the brick at the end of the day, going dark and wet and beautiful, the way things do here when it rains, which is often, which is always, which is exactly what remains when everything else is stripped away. What keeps you on the hill is what the hill gives back. Not much, just this, the warmth, the window, the rain, the black coffee and the quiet morning, the specific kind of gray that you can only find on Capitol Hill. What keeps you on the hill is that the hill keeps you. I've stopped asking and started staying, which is maybe what the hill needs you to do. Just come back, just sit, just be here. Capitol Hill in the rain, just yes. The lights are just coming on Pine. The barista unlocks the door at 6. The first coffee of the day is mine, in this city that takes its time to fix itself into the morning shape it knows. The brick across the street still black with wet. The maple trees are dripping low, and no one has arrived on the hill yet, except me just the rain and just the still air. The piano comes in with the steam. The second customer comes at 6:30. A man in flannel with a canvas bag. He nods, I nod, we both know the fix. That morning coffee is the only flag we raise in common on this hill. Above the rest of Seattle, waking slow. The pipe pine corridor is still just wet pavement and a fading glow of street lamps going off in order, one by one, down Pine toward the bay. And I am here before the day has borders, before Capitol Hill becomes the day, before the rest of it arrives. First light is a particular thing on a hill that loves its gray. It comes in sideways, soft and slanting, like it isn't sure it wants to stay. But it does, it always does, creeping over the brick and the glass, and giving everything the color of a city finding itself at last. By 7 there are 5 of us. By 8 the window seats are full. Capitol Hill has found its morning. The gray is doing what gray does. First light was mine for half an hour. I hold it like a quiet gift. The drizzle started somewhere in the night and hasn't made a decision since. Just this persistent gentle wet that fills the morning like a rinse and asks for nothing back. I took the bus to avoid the drizzle and got wet waiting anyway. There's something very Seattle about the way rain finds a way. The woman at the stop had given up, her hood down, face turned to the sky. Not miserable, just done with pretending that the rain is not nearby. I found my seat inside the cafe and ordered something dark and warm. The acoustic guitar came in low and shaped the morning into form. Outside, a pine tree in the wet, a red umbrella half forgotten, the pavement dark and holding light in every pool that's ever gotten any notice from the sky. I've been here 3 hours, maybe more. The drizzle hasn't changed its mind. It goes at its own measured pace, the kind of rain that leaves no line between the morning and the late. The whole day gray from start to gray. The upright bass below the guitar knows exactly what to say, which is nothing, just a presence, low and steady through the glass. A drizzle day in Seattle, where time forgets to pass. The drizzle will still be here when I leave, and possibly still when I arrive home. The city runs on persistent, soft, wet, and somehow makes you feel less alone. A drizzle day is its own country, and today I have citizenship. The mid-morning crowd is settled in. Each table has its person and its cup. The road's piano knows this hour when Capitol Hill has given up on being early and is just being whatever morning becomes. 10 o'clock on the hill and the barista hums something under her breath. The door opens every 3 minutes. Someone in a flannel jacket and umbrella still dripping with the minutes it took to get here from the bus stop. And the hill is full of this, the arriving and the staying. There's a middle hour in every morning when the early urgency is gone, and the afternoon hasn't started being something you need to move toward on. Just this, the second cup, the room at full quiet capacity, and the soft jazz drums below the roads holding the whole room gently. Oh. The woman across from me has been on a call for 30 minutes. She speaks very quietly in the corner, the Capitol Hill way of being in it, while also being elsewhere. The synth pad under the piano says you are here, just here, the way it always has, you know. The mid-morning on a hill is its own particular pace, not slow, not fast, just held in this moment's particular grace. The second cup is always the best one, the one you didn't plan, just stayed for because the rain is still on the glass. And you can mid-morning on Capitol Hill, the second cup still warm. I have been here long enough for the barista to ignore the storm that is everything else outside. Mid-morning mine. The mid-morning crowd has settled in. Each table has its person and its cup. The road's piano knows this hour when Capitol Hill has given up on being early and is just being whatever morning becomes. 10 o'clock on the hill and the barista hums something under her breath. The door opens every 3 minutes. Someone in a flannel jacket and umbrella still dripping with the minutes it took to get here from the bus stop. And the hill is full of this, the arriving and the staying. There's a middle hour in every morning when the early urgency is gone, and the afternoon hasn't started being something you need to move toward on. Just this, the second cup, the room at full quiet capacity, and the soft jazz drums below the rows holding the whole room gently. The woman across from me has been on a call for 30 minutes. She speaks very quietly in the corner, the Capitol Hill way of being in it, while also being elsewhere. The synth pad under the piano says you are here, just here, own particular pace. Not slow, not fast, just held in this moment's particular grace. The second cup is always the best one, the one you didn't plan, just stayed for, because the rain is still on the glass and you can. Mid-morning on Capitol Hill, the second cup still warm. I have been here long enough for the barista to ignore the storm that is everything else outside. Mid-morning mine. Late morning in the fog estate. The pine trees disappear at half their height. Capitol Hill is sitting in a cloud of its own particular soft light, or non-light, more of a diffused glow that comes from everywhere at once. The kalimba notes above the piano sound like small things in the front of a large gray room, and I am one of those small things with a coffee and a view of fog and whatever fog brings, which is patience, which is here. The fog on Capitol Hill is different from the fog down in the city below. It comes from the Puget Sound direction and stops above us, soft and slow. The way fog can be beautiful when you have a window and a cup, and nothing requiring you to move or look in any direction up. The sparse piano holds a single note. The kalimba answers high and thin, and the fog presses gentle on the glass, the way the hill has always welcomed in those who stay instead of going. I think of fog as the city taking its time to think out loud, saying something that might not need to be said at all, accepting cloud, just suggested, just implied, the way the pines suggest the sky by vanishing into it, which is its own kind of reply. By noon the fog is still here. It may not lift at all today, and I have long since made my peace with that particular gray. Capitol Hill under cloud is my favorite version of this place.
I pulled the door, shook off the drizzle, found the last window seat on pine, set down my bag, hung up my jacket, ordered a black coffee, then sat fine into the almost noon quiet of the hill. The Capitol Hill, almost noon, is full of people who have been here since 9, and people who just walked in from the morning, and people who can't decide whether to eat or stay on coffee, whether to leave or order one more round. The full ensemble starts behind me, bass and piano in the full sound of brush drums and the trumpet low. The hill at almost noon belongs to those who have no reason to rush, which is why I've been here so long. The man beside the window's watching the Pine Street traffic with a notebook. He hasn't written anything in it, but he keeps giving it a look. I do the same. The notebook is a prop for staying somewhere without explanation. You're always working on some ambitious written station. The muted trumpet finds a space above the piano and the upright bass. And almost noon on Capitol Hill is the best time in this place. Almost noon is almost gone. The lunch crowd is just beginning. The laptops close, the orders change from coffee cups to something winning over hunger. But I'm staying through it all, through this shift from morning into afternoon. I pull the door, I'm still inside. The almost noon became the afternoon. The window seat is still mine somehow. The drizzle still comes down. The full ensemble holds the room, and I have nowhere else to be.
The lunch crowd cleared at 1:15 and left behind a different room. The barista breathes for the first time since 10 and plays the music she likes. In the loom of afternoon, the warm piano finds the air. The mellow guitar follows soft. Capitol Hill at 1 o'clock has a particular quality of soft. The tables still have cups on them, half finished, uncollected yet. The windows hold the gray outside and the warm inside, not finished yet. I ordered a flat white after the rush and took the table by the glass and watched the hill return to itself in the silence after the lunch crowd passed. 1 o'clock on Pine Street, just the sound of the rain. A cyclist without a helmet passing the same window again. The brick across the alley, wet and dark and quiet. The piano does the rest. The quiet after lunch on Capitol Hill is the best kept secret of this place. The regulars know to come at 1 and take the seats with the most space. The mid-afternoon light is low and warm, the gray outside at its full depth, and the coffee here has had time to reach its best version of itself. I've been coming at this hour for a year, and I have never had to wait for the corner window or the quiet, or for the hill to calibrate to the frequency of this particular hour, when nothing is required of anyone, when the morning has been fully spent and the evening hasn't yet begun. The quiet after lunch is over by 2. The coffee crowd comes back through the door, but I had that 1 hour when the hill belonged to me once more. The warm piano's last phrase falls. 1 o'clock on Capitol Hill. We break across the alley, soaking wet. Each red face turned dark and dark again. I've been watching it for 10 minutes now. The way the water runs between the grain, that's all just brick and rain in this cup. Two o'clock and the rain found its way. Not the drizzle, real rain now, coming down on Capitol Hill, the way it does when it means it. The brick buildings on Pine Street are the deepest red they ever get, when the sky comes all the way down and everything is thoroughly wet. The acoustic guitar in here is the right instrument for this, something stringed and warm and steady, while the rain says everything it has to miss all week. The afternoon has gone deeply gray, the kind that lasts until tomorrow. The couple across from me moved closer and borrowed something from the rain's permission to be slower, to be warmer. The upright bass below the guitar is the right soundtrack for a storm. Afternoon on Capitol Hill, where the brick is its darkest red, and the rain on the window runs in lines that look like things that have been said and meant. I keep coming back to the brick, the particular way the rain hits it, the way the color deepens and stays as if to sit with whatever it has become, the wet version, the truest version. I think that's what the rain does here, makes things more themselves, more certain. Brick and rain on Capitol Hill at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have been here for 4 hours now, and I'll leave when the rain is done, which may be never, which is fine with me. Three o'clock on Capitol Hill is the sleepiest hour of the day. The lunch crowd's gone, the work crowd's not yet, and the afternoon is finding its way into a particular softness that the rose piano understands. 3 o'clock and everything is slow, and nobody has any plans. The woman at the bar is resting, her head in one hand, reading slow, and I am also resting in my own way, watching the Pine Street traffic go gray to gray below. The barista at 3 o'clock moves differently than at 9, like someone who has earned a particular kind of time. The synth pad comes in under the roads, and the room becomes a low frequency of comfort. That's the word. 3 o'clock and its frequency on Capitol Hill in the rain is the frequency of almost sleeping while staying warm inside, the kind of afternoon worth keeping. I always thought 3 o'clock was empty, but Capitol Hill taught me differently. It's full, just full of quiet things that the louder hours can't see. The hum beneath the conversation, the rain behind the glass, just 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock hum fades to 4. The light shifts almost imperceptibly. The cafe starts to fill again, but I was here for the in-between, the sleepy hour between the hours.
Four o'clock on Capitol Hill sits between the afternoon and night. The sky has been gray since morning, and the gray is at its deepest height. This particular hour, 4 o'clock, is when the work crowd starts to drift. The laptops close one at a time. The kalimba notes the shift. Sparse piano underneath. The gentle percussion holds the beat, and the hill outside the window is doing what it does in the wet. The maple trees on pine hold their remaining leaves like hands that aren't ready to let go, which is how I understand this hour between things, between the afternoon and the evening. There's a door that swings both ways. You can still be in the daytime, or you can start the evening phase. I always choose the daytime. One more cup, one more slow hour. The kalimba says still here. The sparse piano says still ours. By 4:30 the lamplight starts, the Capitol Hill neon barely waking, and I am still in the afternoon, refusing the evening for the taking, which I partly love, the transformation from gray day to lit up street. But I have loved this late afternoon the most of all the hours I've seen. The in-between, the slow link from light to dark on Pine Street. The sparse piano in the corner, holding on to its own beat, which is both, which is neither, which is here on the threshold still. 4 o'clock, the truest hour on Capitol Hill, between the afternoon and evening. Capitol Hill does its best work. The 4 o'clock that becomes 5, without fanfare, without a jerk, into the night, just a slow lean, the most honest hour of the day. After 5, Capitol Hill, the work crowd fills the coffee shop. The piano and the upright bass come in without a stop, and I am last of the afternoon, watching the evening arrive. The muted trumpet enters low, and the room comes alive with a particular energy of people releasing the day. The laptops close and the chairs pushing back. The full ensemble has its say. The Pike Pine corridor outside begins to glow from underneath the neon of the bars on Pine and the wet street beneath. After 5, the windows change from gray reflection to warm amber. The faces at the table shift from screen lit to a slower manner. The Capitol Hill evening starts on Pike Street, then on Pine. The hill decides the night. I've been here since 11. I've watched the whole day turn, from early morning first light gray to this, the evening burn of lamp and neon on wet brick. The brush drums settling in, the trumpet and the piano and the bass and all of the outside begin to layer into the Capitol Hill night. The hill at its most lit, the neon and the wet and the amber and the evening full of it, which I sometimes love, but tonight I'll leave before it gets too loud. The hill is mine until the neon owns it. Tonight the day is enough. After 5, I stay one more hour. The trumpet takes its final phrase. The bass resolves, the piano fades, and Capitol Hill becomes the evening haze. I pull my jacket off the chair, shake out the day, and go.
Rain in here, lamplight. The Pine Street lamps are on at 5. And here, a flat white in the corner seat. Out there, Capitol Hill alive, with wet and amber and the neon starting. The early evening on Capitol Hill is a contrast game of wet and warm. The rain on the brick and the maples, the glow against the storm. The warm piano knows this hour, the mellow guitar answers back, and the lamplight on Pine Street turns the evening into something I lack words for, except here, now this. The vinyl crackle fills the silence between the piano and the street, and I am sitting at the fence between the warm and the wet. I have been at this window since the afternoon and watched the light change through the glass from gray to gray and amber as the evening came to pass. Out there, the Capitol Hill regulars beginning their evening walk, and here the barista starting to wipe the places that the afternoon forgot. The warm lamp above my table cast a circle on the wood, and I am in it fully, exactly where I should be this hour, this window. I've always loved this particular moment, when the warm lamp comes on and the wet street becomes a mirror for everything the evening's done to the color of the city. The contrast is the beauty here. Out there, rain in here, the window makes it clear. Lamplight on Pine Street, Capitol Hill. The rain on the glass, the warmth inside. I am exactly the person who stays until the contrast fades. Out there, rain in here, mine.
Somewhere between the Tuesday rush and the Friday feeling, it's almost done. A great Thursday on Capitol Hill has its own kind of patience with the sun, which hasn't come and probably won't. Thursday on the hill is different, quieter than the weekend, less than Monday. The regulars come in without urgency and stay without anything to say about why they just come back. The acoustic guitar comes in first, as it always does on Thursdays, at the moment of the morning's worst, which is also its best. The gray that settles over the brick and the trees. A Thursday gray is the truest gray Capitol Hill has ever given me. The woman at the corner table has been doing Thursdays longer than I have. She knows the barista's grandmother's name and all the building history that adds up to something worth remembering. And I am a new irregular, the one who nods, the one who takes the left table, the one who is only singular for now. Eventually, Capitol Hill will give you your story, your Thursday corner and your order and your own particular category. There's a great Thursday feeling that only the Hill provides, the midweek, mid-gray, mid-drizzle that the weekend crowd never finds, the quiet that particular warmth of a Thursday, the hill at its most itself. A great Thursday on Capitol Hill is not a special day, and that is exactly what I needed, just a day being a day. The acoustic guitar closes gently, and the Thursday gray remains.
Saturday morning on Capitol Hill has a different energy than the week. The farmer's market 2 blocks down puts color in the rain-soaked street. The flowers in people's arms, the bread from the bakery wrapped in wax, the road's electric piano playing something that moves the way the morning tracks. A different groove than Monday through Thursday, lighter Capitol Hill and flannel, and wide awake at 9 a.m. the soft jazz drums find the channel. And I am here for the energy, the open weekend morning feel, the hill alive in its Saturday form, the most alive I've felt all week. The soft jazz drums come up a little, the barista is moving fast, a line of 6 out to the door, the Saturday arrivals at last. And Capitol Hill in morning, with its market bags and its dogs, is the city I love most. By 10 the coffee shop is full, the window seats have all been claimed. I got mine at 8:30, and I'm glad I came. Before the rush, before the Saturday became the fully Saturday thing, the synth pad under the rose and the morning beginning, to feel like everything it should, the hill doing its best work, the brick warm with the morning wet, and the coffee and the sudden jerk of a truck across the street with peonies strapped to the door. Someone on Capitol Hill on a Saturday always has flowers for their core. Saturday morning on the hill is the city at its most willing to be beautiful without trying. The flowers and the drums and the filling of every table, every window seat by 9:15 on Pine. Saturday morning, Capitol Hill. Saturday morning, Capitol Hill.
Sunday on Capitol Hill moves at the speed of someone healing. The cafe's open an hour later, and the ceiling of the sky is lower somehow, more gray, more present, more the same as every Sunday that has happened. on this hill, each one its own frame. The sparse piano finds the air, the kalimba sits high above, and the gentle percussion barely moves the hill into the slow love of a Sunday, which is different from all other days in its particular quiet. The hill on Sunday breathes through both lungs and doesn't rush toward anything. Sunday is the hill's true form before the week decides what it needs. When the brick is just brick and the pine trees are just trees, and nobody is going anywhere with purpose greater than coffee. The sparse piano and the kalimba know this, they always have. By noon on Sunday, Capitol Hill has found its deepest Sunday pace. The afternoon will come and go and leave the hill in exactly the same place. A little darker, a little more towards the coming Monday. Wait, but not yet, not at noon on Sunday. The hill still holds its Sunday fate of slowness as its own achievement. The gentle percussion barely there, just enough to hold the day, just enough to say, still here. The someday rain on Pine Street is the kindest rain of all. It doesn't mean to be more than itself. The hill doesn't mean to stall forever. Just this Sunday, just this particular slow Sunday on Capitol Hill is the week before the week begins. The sparse piano and the drizzle and everything that slowly wins by not competing, just by being. One more Sunday, slow.
What is it about Capitol Hill that makes you come back every time? What is it about the wet brick and the pine trees and the gray skyline that feels like the only kind of home? I've asked this question in the window 100 times on Pine Street in the rain, and the answer is always the same window, the same question, the same refrain of here, just here. The warmth against the wet outside, the full ensemble starting in, the muted trumpet low and wide, the piano and the bass and drums, the acoustic guitar above it all, and Capitol Hill in all its gray, answering back through the glass wall. What keeps you on the hill? I ask myself, what makes this place the place? The brush drums answer softly, and the bass holds the space, while the piano takes its time to say, it's the particular gray, it's the flannel and the drizzle, it's the brick at the end of the day, going dark and wet and beautiful, the way things do here when it rains, which is often, which is always, which is exactly what remains when everything else is stripped away. What keeps you on the hill is what the hill gives back. Not much, just this, The warmth, the window, the rain, the black coffee and the quiet morning. The specific kind of gray that you can only find on Capitol Hill. What keeps you on the hill is that the hill keeps you. I've stopped asking and started staying, which is maybe what the hill needs you to do. Just come back, just sit, just be here. Capitol Hill in the rain. Just yes, yes. The last of the sun slides past the brick, a window full of copper light. The Pearl District settles into stillness, and evening comes before the night. I found a table by the glass, where potted ferns divide the haze. The barista sets a cortado down and disappears into the glaze. Outside the NW13th is quiet now. A cyclist drifts without a sound. I open up my notebook to a blank and let the summer heat unwind. The ceiling fan turns slow and soft. The last lunch crowd has found the door. A dog sleeps near the counter stool. I could not ask for anything more. The light has shifted amber now. The record on the shelf just spins. I write a line, then cross it out, and watch the evening gently win. The ice in someone's glass clicks once. A page turns somewhere in the back. The whole long day I carried here is softened to a pleasant lack. The city hums beyond the pane. The first stand dark above the roofs. I rest my cheek against my hand and let go of the need for proof. This is the hour I come back to when the week is loud and long. A window seat in Portland light, a slow and unhurried song. The cortado cools beside my pen. I do not check the time. The summer evening holds me here, and everything is fine. The copper light has left the room. The lamps come on one by one. I gather nothing, stay a while. The day is almost done. The guitar came through the open door before I even found my seat. A string plucked soft and deliberate, like morning learning how to beat. The Burnside Bridge is in the mist. A heron stands on a concrete post. I wrap my palms around the cup and let the city do the most. The bookshop down the block is dark, its window thick with spines and dust. I take the long way every time because I find I always must. An upright bass comes through the speakers, round and warm against the room. The barista hums a half a bar and disappears into the gloom. Just the rain on Morrison, just the espresso, just the chair, just the Willamette below the fog. this quiet morning air. A regular sits at the bar. She reads the same 3 pages twice outside. The Max train hums its route, and everything is cool as ice. I peel the label off my cup and fold it without knowing why. The guitar solo fills the space between the ceiling and the sky. The street outside is waking slow. A delivery truck, a shutting door. I have no plans I have to keep, and that is what the morning's for. The mist has lifted off the bridge. The heron's gone to find the shore. I order one more thing to drink and stay an hour more. The road comes in before the words, a key that rings and then dissolves. I chose this table for the light and for the way the evening evolves. The NW Thurman storefronts dim, one by one as dusk moves in. The vintage lamp on my left glows, a warm and amber discipline. The synth pad underneath the keys is thin and wide as open skies. Someone left a novel here with a bookmark where the story dies. The soft jazz snare taps twice, a beat like a finger on a wooden frame. I came in here a different person, and I leave here just the same. The roads know something words do not, a note that lasts beyond its press. It rings inside the ribcage long after all the words confess. The pearl is lit with patio lights. The dinner crowd begins to flow. I have not moved from this one chair, and I do not want to go. The synth has settled into hum. The vocals drift above the keys. The summer dark is full and warm, and I am put completely at ease. The espresso machine steams once, then hissing silence fills the room. A couple leaves, their chairs pushed in, soft echoes in the half-lit gloom. The melody returns again, not quite the same as it began. The roads is patient, slow and warm, the way that Portland understands. The street outside holds golden squares from restaurants that line the block. I breathe in and I breathe out and do not need to watch the clock. The synth dissolves, the keys ring on, a last note hangs above the bar. I close my eyes, the room holds still, and Portland is where we are. time. Deliberate as water drops on the stone. The sparse piano answers from below, and I am glad to be alone. The Hawthorne neighborhood is soft with damp. The window streaks with summer rain. Someone's reading poetry 2 seats away, and not a thing requires explain. The percussion settles gentle, understated. A brush across a wooden floor. The espresso here is earthy, slow. I let it linger more. The rain outside plays its own rhythm against the glass, against the pave. The kalimba floats above the beat, like a note that knows how to behave. I think about the week that passed, the meeting's noise, the things unsaid. But in this corner of Hawthorne, I can set them down instead. The sparse piano holds a chord and lets it open, lets it spread. The room is quiet with intention, and my mind is finally fed. What is it I come here looking for? The coffee, yes, but also this. A corner where the world forgets me, and I can sit inside the bliss. The rain that falls on Hawthorne Bridge falls soft on everything the same. On the bookshop and the record store, and my untroublesome ordinary name. I am not looking for an answer. I am learning how to rest. This humble corner cafe table is the place I feel the best. The rain has slowed to nothing now. The kalimba plays its last. I gather up my quiet here and carry it home past. The record shop and the coffee share a wall, and on this side I am right where I belong. The full ensemble settles into fall, and the afternoon becomes my favorite song. The Pearl District outside is lit and wide, but in here the muted trumpet says it all. Couch Street bends into the pearl like a long exhale. The trumpet drifts from somewhere in the back, like afternoon deciding what to choose. And nothing here is coming off its track. The bass is round and easy on the floor. The acoustic guitar strums a lazy chord. Someone flips to track side 4, and the day becomes its own reward. I hold the cup now warm enough and read the liner notes in full detail. The brush drums follow it back home, and everything resumes without fail. The muted trumpet does a thing alone. 4 bars of amber in the room. The piano takes the afternoon and holds it open, loose and slow. The bass walks underneath like patience. Nobody in a hurry to go. Outside, 2 pigeons argue briefly on the windowsill and then depart. The barista laughs at something private, and for a moment it is art. The ensemble plays as if they mean it, as if the room were theirs to keep. I lean back in the wicker chair, not awake and not asleep. The trumpet drops below the guitar. The bass holds steady through the change. The record in the other room is ending, and everything stays beautifully strange. The record shop and cafe share a wall, and I am glad I found this corner. The afternoon has gone to dusk. The music makes me something warmer. The cup is empty, I turn it over. The afternoon has gone to dusk. The record shop is closing early, and I trust. The rain has just stopped on Morrison. The sidewalk shines a deep and silver gray. I came in dripping and I stayed, and that is how I lost the day. The warm piano settles in, like coming home to a familiar hall. The vinyl crackle underneath the chords is all I needed most of all. The mellow guitar leans on the beat, like leaning on a trusted friend. The afternoon that felt so long is rounding now toward its end. The coffee here is dark and honest. No fuss, no foam, just roast and heat. I wrap the cup inside my palms and feel the rainy city on my feet. The guitar fills the pause alone, a moment between the verse and rest. I have not solved a single thing, and I confess I feel my best. The piano answers low and warm. The vinyl pops once in the groove. The whole slow shape of this long hour is all the proof I need to The brush drums measure out the quiet, each stroke a small permission given. The street outside dries its puddles and the pigeons are already risen. The window seat I claimed at noon has held me like a patient hand. The warm piano knows this feeling the way this city understands. A saxophone from somewhere distant floats in through a cracked open frame. The mellow guitar catches it and holds, and nothing here stays quite the same. I write the last line that I meant to, set down my pen without a sound. The rain is gone, the evening rises, and I have finally found my ground. The final crackle slows its pace. The piano plays its final phrase. I leave a tip, I leave my corner, and step back into the haze. Out there, the Alberta murals bright with summer. In here, the low light and the hum. The door swings shut and muffles everything, and I come back to what I've come from. The acoustic guitar, something true, a note I've heard before, but not like this. The upright bass below it steady gives the evening all it needs for bliss. Alberta Arts District at 6 o'clock. The galleries are lit and open wide, but I am in the coffee corner, watching the last of the day subside. The room ambience holds us gently, the faint domestic sounds of afternoon. A chai being made, a spoon set down, a couple whispering in their own cocoon. The guitar takes a long and winding turn through chords that feel like looking back. The bass marks time below it patiently and keeps the melody on track. I think about the murals I pass, the fist raised up, the garden painted blue. The city is so full of voices, and I come here to hear the few. The light snare rolls beneath the groove, so soft it might be nothing at all. The upright bass lands on the one and holds the room before the fall. There is a kind of contrast I come back to, the loud street and the quiet sea, the mural and the white bare wall, the city noise and the lo-fi beat. Alberta taught me something young, that beauty lives in the in-between, the gallery and the corner table, both part of the same long dream. I do not need to choose between them, I only need to know I'm here. The guitar finishes its wondering, and everything becomes more clear. The bass walks one last time around, the guitar rests against the bar. I push the door back to the murals, and there I am, right where we are. The rose electric piano opens wide, a chord that stretches long and lets go slow. synth pad underneath it breathes with patience. The way the Willamette below will flow. The soft jazz drums coming on the second beat. A whisper through a wooden beaded screen. A steel bridge carries bikes above the river, and I am somewhere in between. The cafe is half empty in this hour. The lunch rush gone, the dinner crowd not yet. The barista restacks cups along the shelf. A ritual I don't want to forget. The roast returns to where it started. A minor chord that lasts a second long and opens to the major on the turn, and everything resolves into the song. Steel bridge paint is rust and orange against the pale gray Oregon sky. The synth pad swells and then recedes, like something deciding not to try. The jazz drums brush the ride with intention, marking time without demanding much. The river holds the bridge and holds the city, and I trust. Between the lunch and dinner hour, the city catches its own breath. No one is rushing anywhere, the only urgency is rest. The road rolls over to a new key, the pad expands into the room. The steel bridge in the window floats between the afternoon and gloom. The synth dissolves into silence slowly. The drums pull back to just the brush. The road holds one note, long and steady, and I release without a rush. The kalimba counts the drops against the window, one note for each that finds the sill. The sparse piano underneath it murmurs, and the gentle percussion holds us still. The Kearns neighborhood in early evening. The taqueria sign across the street glows pink. The rain has turned the pavement into mirrors, and I do not know what to think. The rain ambience fills the quiet corners, a white noise lullaby between the songs. The barista makes a pour over at the counter, and everything takes as long as it takes long. The kalimba plays alone, the rain plays alone, the Kern streets play alone, and I am here, not alone. The sparse piano places notes with spacing, each one allowed to ring before the next. I came in here to think through something heavy, to land. The curtains rain maps the language on the window, and I am learning how to understand. The kalimba floats above the atmosphere, a sound as light as what it means to rest. The rain outside does not stop for my questions, and that might be what I love best. The question I came with is still unanswered. The rain has softened now to just a drip. The kalimba plays its last two notes and closes, and I let go my grip. The pearl is lit at night from every loft, warm squares above the street like small TVs. The cafe pulls the curtain half across, and I am looking out through filtered ease. The piano opens with the full ensemble, each instrument already in its lane. The muted trumpet traces the melody above the brush drums, above the rain. I got here early for the window seat, and it was worth the extra walk tonight. The upright bass is round and warm below, and everything is bathed in amber light. The acoustic guitars behind the trumpet, a steady rhythmic structure in the dark. The pearl at night has its own kind of grammar, and I am learning now its smallest mark. The ensemble plays without a leader, each voice giving space to every other. The trumpet softens on the final bar. The bass holds the chord like something further. The loft lights dim across the street one by one. The night is full and warm and sure. The piano rolls one final time across the keys, and I know what I came here for. The brush drums pull the tempo slightly under, a dragging swing that feels like staying late. The muted trumpet blows a half note lower, and the room rearranges into great. The upright bass walks its familiar pattern, but this late it feels more like a prayer. The acoustic guitar punctuates the space between the notes. Just breathe and air. The pearl is quiet now, except for us, the late night stragglers and the warm machine. The piano closes in on something steady, the most familiar sound I've ever seen. The trumpet plays its last note to the ceiling, and we all agree to let it float. The ensemble settles into nothing slowly, and the room holds the last note. The curtain is still half across the window. The loft lights mostly dark above the block. The bass walks one more time, then stops, and I do not look at the clock. Pearl is lit at night from every loft, warm squares above the street like small TVs. The cafe pulls the curtain half across, and I am looking out through filtered ease. The piano opens with the full ensemble, each instrument already in its lane. The muted trumpet traces the melody above the brush drums, above the rain. I got here early for the window seat, and it was worth the extra walk tonight. The upright bass is round and warm below, and everything is bathed in amber light. The acoustic guitar comes behind the trumpet, a steady rhythmic structure in the dark. The pearl at night has its own kind of grammar, and I am learning now its smallest mark. The ensemble plays without a leader, each voice giving space to every other. The trumpet softens on the final bar, the bass holds the chord like something further. The loft lights dim across the street one by one. The night is full and warm and short. The piano rolls one final time across the keys, and I know what I came here for. The brush drums pull the tempo slightly under, a dragon swing that feels like staying late. The muted trumpet blows a half note lower, and the room rearranges into great. The upright bass walks its familiar pattern, but this late it feels more like a prayer. The acoustic guitar punctuates the space between the notes. Just breathe in there. The pearl is quiet now, except for us, the late night stragglers and the warm machine. The piano closes in on something steady, the most familiar sound I've ever seen. The trumpet plays its last note to the ceiling, and we all agree to let it float. The ensemble settles into nothing slowly, and the room holds the last note. The curtain is still half across the window, the loft lights mostly dark above the block. The bass walks one more time, then stops, and I do not look at the clock. The roses in Lad's edition catch the last of it. The diagonal streets go gold. I cut through the rose garden to find this place, and let the evening take hold. The warm piano knows how evenings end, a chord that fades and then comes back around. The vinyl crackle underneath the melody, is the most honest sound. The rose bushes in the roundabouts go deep with evening red and pink. The mellow guitar leans in on the tube and sighs into the chord below. The vinyl pops once, the piano breathes. The roses in the window box are doing what they please. The brush drums find the pocket of the evening and settle there without a second thought. The warm piano opens to a new phrase and gives me everything I've not yet sought. Lad's Addition is a neighborhood for staying. The diagonal streets pull you toward the center. The rose garden at the heart of all of it is where the softer seasons enter. The mellow guitar plays one more turn around. The vinyl crackles steady at the base. I have been here before in other cities, but this is my favorite place. The rose garden is closing into darkness. The warm piano plays its last refrain. The vinyl crackle slows and then is silent, and I'll be back again. The mist is low above the West Hills. The NW 23rd still wrapped in gray. The coffee shop lights come on one by one, and here is where I'll spend the early day. The NW 23rd is still in mourning. The boutiques dark behind their glass. The barista grinds the first shot of the day, and it will not be the last. The upright bass rolls in beneath the chord, a slow and steady kind of grace. The acoustic guitar continues its inquiry, and I continue finding my place. Room ambience in the NW morning. The hiss of steam, the creak of a wooden stool. Someone's newspaper turned one broadsheet over, and the day remains beautifully cool. The light snare enters on the verse so lightly that I almost miss the beat. The acoustic guitar resolves into the major, and the morning settles into sweet. The NW 23rd outside is brightening. The first delivery van makes its rounds. The barista marks a name on a paper cup and sets it down without any grounds. The upright bass anchors the whole long morning. The acoustic guitar strays but comes back home. The room ambience holds us in its grammar, and I am glad I came along. something about a Monday morning that asks more of me than I have planned. But the acoustic guitar does not need an answer, and the bass helps me understand. The light snare taps its patient rhythm. The NW morning opens like a hand. I close my notebook, done with planning, and let the music take command. The morning shifts from still to moving, the first real foot traffic on the block. The acoustic guitar strings its last notes loosely, and I do not look at the clock. The rose electric piano is already playing something mid-century and slow. The synth pad broadens underneath the melody and gives the afternoon room to grow. The east side bookshop shelves go to the ceiling, biography and fiction side by side. I trail my finger past the spines en route to the counter and take the whole back room in stride. The soft jazz drums tick lightly through the sections, like a second hand on a good clock. The barista here has read half the inventory and recommends without a shock. The road pivots to a new key gently. The synth pad shifts with it like weather. I find a table between reference and travel and pile the things I carry all together. The east side rain has started up again against the skylight, soft and white. The jazz drums settle into their long middle, and I stop trying to decide. The synth pad holds its chord for an entire verse. I measure my breathing to the sustain. The roads comes back like a recurring thought, and I'm glad to think it again. This is what the bookshop cafe offers, more than the coffee or the chair. A place to be uncertain about everything and find that you can bear. The soft jazz drums know nothing of my questions, they only know the time. The road's electric piano has no answers, only the next phrase, the next rhyme. I pull the door with both hands when I enter. I will pull it gently when I leave. The books will still be here when I return, and so will I believe. The jazz drums slow to just the brush and cymbal. The road resolves its last open chord. The synth pad holds the room in amber stillness, and and I have all I can afford. Coffee cup still warm against my palms. I set it on the window ledge. The Willamette below the Selwood Bridge goes orange at the edge. The kalimba opens with a simple pattern. 8 notes that loop and then extend. The sparse piano places its chord below them and does not pretend. The Selwood Bridge at sunset holds the river in a color that has no name in English. The gentle percussion taps the after hour without anything to finish. The cafe here is neighborhood and steady. The regulars arrive in ones and twos. The rain ambience hums through the cracked window, and there's nothing left to lose. The kalimba wanders from its pattern slightly, finds a new note, and decides to stay. The sparse piano follows it exactly, one measure behind, as if to say, I'm with you, I'm not in a hurry. Take all the time the river takes. The Selwood neighborhood is settling to evening, and everything remakes. The gentle percussion marks the twilight minutes, each tap a small departure and return. The Willamette below has gone to silver, and the bridge lights start to burn. The sparse piano holds a minor third, then lets it open to the fifth. The kalimba circles back to where it started, and this is not a myth. The Selwood Bridge at dusk is beautiful. The rain ambience is real. I am sitting here with hands around a cup and learning how to feel. The bridge lights are reflected in the water. The kalimba plays its final loop. The sparse piano rests below the silence, and I do not need the proof. The piano plays and the muted trumpet answers. A conversation at the end of The acoustic guitar holds the chord between them, and the upright bass provides the wings. The Pearl District has given me its evening. The craft beer bars are full and bright. I chose to stay here past the sensible hour, and I am satisfied with that tonight. The brush drums fill the room with patient texture, each stroke an argument for staying late. The full ensemble reaches its consensus, and it is quiet, and it is great. The trumpet plays alone, 4 bars for the city, for the record shops and coffee corners, for everything that's pretty. The acoustic guitar traces the melody. The piano comes below in steady time. The muted trumpet takes the high note softly, and everything ascends one final rhyme. The pearl is loud outside, and I have loved it. The restaurants and the galleries and the street, but in this corner where the music ends is where the city is complete. The brush drums give the room a final measure. The upright bass signs off on the long night. The piano plays one chord and holds it open, and I have found what I came here for: light. The full ensemble resolves together. The muted trumpet's last note finds the floor. The acoustic guitar strums one final voicing, and I do not need any more. The piano plays and the muted trumpet answers, a conversation at the end of things. The acoustic guitar holds the chord between them, and the upright bass provides the wings. The Pearl District has given me its evening. The craft beer bars are full and bright. I chose to stay here past the sensible hour, and I am satisfied with that tonight. The brush drums fill the room with patient texture, each stroke an argument for staying late. The full ensemble reaches its consensus, and it is quiet, and it is great. The trumpet plays alone, 4 bars for the city, for the record shops and coffee corners, for everything that's pretty. The acoustic guitar traces the melody. The piano comes below in steady time. The muted trumpet takes the high note softly, and everything ascends one final rhyme. The pearl is loud outside, and I have loved it. place where the city is complete. The brush drums give the room a final measure. The upright bass signs off on the long night. The piano plays one chord and holds it open, and I have found what I came here for. Light. The full ensemble resolves together. The muted trumpet's last note finds the floor. The acoustic guitar strums one final voicing, and I do not need any more. The piano plays and the muted trumpet answers. A conversation at the end of things. The acoustic guitar holds the chord between them, and the upright bass provides the wings. The Pearl District has given me its evening. The craft beer bars are full and bright. I chose to stay here past the sensible hour, and I am satisfied with that tonight. The brush drums fill the room with patient texture, each stroke an argument for staying late. The full ensemble reaches its consensus, and it is quiet, and it is great. The last of the sun slides past the brick, a window full of copper light. The Pearl District settles into stillness, and evening comes before the night. I found a table by the glass, where potted ferns divide the haze. The barista sets a cortado down and disappears into the glaze. Outside the NW13th is quiet now. A cyclist drifts without a sound. I open up my notebook to a blank and let the summer heat unwind. The ceiling fan turns slow and soft. The last lunch crowd has found the door. A dog sleeps near the counter stool. I could not ask for anything more. The light has shifted amber now. The record on the shelf just spins. I write a line then cross it out and watch the evening gently win. The ice in someone's glass clicks once. A page turns somewhere in the back. The whole long day I carried here is softened to a pleasant lack. The city hums beyond the pane. The first and dark above the roofs. I rest my cheek against my hand and let go of the need for proof. This is the hour I come back to when the week is loud and long. A window seat in Portland light, a slow and unhurried song. The cortado cools beside my pen. I do not check the time. The summer evening holds me here, and everything is fine. And everything is fine. The copper light has left the room. The lamps come on one by one. I I gather nothing, stay a while. The day is almost done. The guitar came through the open door before I even found my seat. The string plucked soft and deliberate, like morning learning how to be. The Burnside Bridge is in the mist. A heron stands on a concrete post. I wrap my palms around the cup and let the city do the most. The bookshop down the block is dark, its window thick with spines and dust. I take the long way every time, because I find I always must. An upright bass comes through the speakers, round and warm against the room. The barista hums a half a bar and disappears into the gloom. Just the rain on Morrison, just the espresso, just the chair, just the Willamette below the fog, just this quiet morning air. A regular sits at the bar. She reads the same 3 pages twice. Outside the Max train hums its route, and everything is cool as ice. I peel the label off my cup and fold it without knowing why. The guitar solo fills the space between the ceiling and the sky. The street outside is waking slow, a delivery truck, a shutting door. I have no plans I have to keep, and that is what the morning's for. The mist has lifted off the bridge, the heron's gone to find the shore. I order one more thing to drink and stay an hour more. The roads comes in before the words, a key that rings and then dissolves. I chose this table for the light and for the way the evening evolves. The NW Thurman storefronts dim, one by one as dusk moves in. The vintage lamp on my left glows, a warm and amber discipline. The synth pad underneath the keys is thin and white as open skies. Someone left a novel here with a bookmark where the story dies. The soft jazz snare taps twice a beat, like a finger on a wooden frame. I came in here a different person, and I leave here just the same. The rose knows something words do not, a note that lasts beyond its press. It rings inside the ribcage long after all the words confess. The pearl is lit with patio lights, the dinner crowd begins to float. I have not moved from this one chair, and I do not want to go. The synth has settled into hum, vocals drift above the keys. The summer dark is full and warm, and I am put completely at ease. The espresso machine steams once, then hissing silence fills the room. A couple leaves their chairs pushed in, soft echoes in the half-lit gloom. The melody returns again, not quite the same as it began. The roads is patient, slow and warm, the way that Portland understands. The street outside holds golden squares from restaurants that line the block. I breathe in and I breathe out and do not need to watch the clock. The synth dissolves, the keys ring on. A last note hangs above the bar. I close my eyes, the room holds still, and Portland is where we are. The kalimba rings one note at a time, deliberate as water drops on stone. The sparse piano answers from below, and I am glad to be alone. The Hawthorne neighborhood is soft with damp. The window streaks with summer rain. Someone's reading poetry 2 seats away, and not a thing requires explain. The percussion settles, gentle, understated. A brush across a wooden floor. The espresso here is earthy, slow. I let it linger more. The rain outside plays its own rhythm against the glass, against the pave. The kalimba floats above the beat, like a note that knows how to behave. I think about the week that passed, the meeting's noise, the things unsaid. But in this corner of Hawthorne, I can set them down instead. The sparse piano holds a chord and lets it open, lets it spread. The room is quiet with intention, and my mind is finally fed. What is it I come here looking for? The coffee, yes, but also this, a corner where the world forgets me, and I can sit inside the bliss. The rain that falls on Hawthorne Bridge falls soft on everything the same, on the bookshop and the record store, and my untroublesome ordinary name. I am not looking for an answer. I am learning how to slow to nothing now. The kalimba plays its last. I gather up my quiet here and carry it home past. The record shop and the coffee share a wall, and on this side I am right where I belong. The full ensemble settles into fall, and the afternoon becomes my favorite song. The Pearl District outside is lit and wide, but in here the muted trumpet says it all. Couch Street bends into the pearl like a long exhale. The trumpet drifts from somewhere in the back, like afternoon, deciding what to choose. And nothing here is coming off its track. The bass is round and easy on the floor. The acoustic guitar strums a lazy chord. Someone flips to track side 4, and the day becomes its own reward. I hold the cup now warm enough and read the liner notes in full detail. The brush drums follow it back home, and everything resumes without fail. The muted trumpet does a thing alone. 4 bars of amber in the room. The piano takes the afternoon and holds it open, loose and slow. The bass walks underneath like patience. Nobody in a hurry to go. Outside 2 pigeons argue briefly on the windowsill and then depart. The barista laughs at something private, and for a moment it is art. The ensemble plays as if they mean it, as if the room were theirs to keep. I lean back in the wicker chair, not awake and not asleep. The trumpet drops below the guitar. The bass holds steady through the change. The record in the other room is ending, and everything stays beautifully strange. The record shop and cafe share a wall, and I am glad I found this corner. The afternoon has gone to dusk. The music makes me something warmer. The cup is empty, I turn it over. The afternoon has gone to dusk. The record shop is closing early, and I trust. The rain has just stopped on Morrison. The sidewalk shines a deep and silver gray. I came in dripping and I stayed, and that is how I lost the day. The warm piano settles in, like coming home to a familiar hall. hands on the beat, like leaning on a trusted friend. The afternoon that felt so long is rounding now toward its end. The coffee here is dark and honest, no fuss, no foam, just roasting heat. I wrap the cup inside my palms and feel the rainy city on my feet. The guitar fills the pause alone, a moment between the verse and rest. I have not solved a single thing, and I confess I feel my best. The piano answers low and warm, the vinyl pops once in the groove. The whole slow shape of this long hour is all the proof I need to move. The brush drums measure out the quiet, each stroke a small permission given. The street outside dries its puddles, and the pigeons are already risen. The window seat I claimed at noon has held me like a patient hand. The warm piano knows this feeling, the way the city understands. A saxophone from somewhere distant floats in through a cracked open frame. The mellow guitar catches it and holds, and nothing here stays quite the same. I write the last line that I meant to set down my pen without a sound. The rain is gone, the evening rises, and I have finally found my ground. The vinyl crackles, slows its pace, the piano plays its final phrase. I leave a tip, I leave my corner, and step back into the haze. Out there, the Alberta murals bright with summer, and here the low light and the hum. The door swings shut and muffles everything, and I come back to what I've come from. The acoustic guitar, something true, a note I've heard before, but not like this. The upright bass below it steady gives the evening all it needs for bliss. Alberta Arts District at 6 o'clock. The galleries are lit and open wide, but I am in the coffee corner, watching the last of the day subside. The room ambience holds us gently, the faint domestic sounds of afternoon. A chai being made, a spoon set down, a couple whispering in their own cocoon. The guitar takes a long and winding turn through chords that feel like looking back. The bass marks time below it patiently and keeps the melody on track. I think about the murals I passed, the fist raised up, the garden painted blue. The city is so full of voices, and I come here to hear the few. The light snare rolls beneath the groove, so soft it might be nothing at all. The upright bass lands on the one and holds the room before the fall. There is a kind of contrast I come back to, the loud street and the quiet seat, the mural and the white bare wall, the city noise and the lo-fi beat. Alberta taught me something young, that beauty lives in the in-between, the gallery and the corner table, both parts part of the same long dream. I do not need to choose between them, I only need to know I'm here. The guitar finishes its wandering, and everything becomes more clear. The bass walks one last time around. The guitar rests against the bar. I push the door back to the murals, and there I am, right where we are. The rose electric piano opens wide, a chord that stretches long and lets go slow. The synth pad underneath it breathes with patience, the way the Willamette below will flow. The soft jazz drums come in on the second beat, a whisper through a wooden beaded screen. The steel bridge carries bikes above the river, and I am somewhere in between. The cafe is half empty in this hour, the lunch rush gone, the dinner crowd not yet. The barista restacks cups along the shelf, a ritual I don't want to forget. The rose returns to where it started, a minor chord that lasts a second long, then opens to the major on the turn, and everything resolves into the song. The steel bridge pane is rust and orange against the pale gray Oregon sky. The synth pad swells and then recedes, like something deciding not to try. The jazz drums brush the ride with intention, marking time without demanding much. The river holds the bridge and holds the city, and I trust. Between the lunch and dinner hour, the city catches its own breath. No one is rushing anywhere, the only urgency is rest. The road rolls over to a new key, the pad expands into the room. The steel bridge in the window floats between the afternoon and gloom. The synth dissolves into silence slowly. The drums pull back to just the brush. The rose holds one note long and steady, and I release without a rush. piano, underneath it murmurs, and the gentle percussion holds us still. The Kearns neighborhood in early evening, the taqueria sign across the street glows pink. The rain has turned the pavement into mirrors, and I do not know what to think. The rain ambience fills the quiet corners, a white noise lullaby between the songs. The barista makes a pour over at the counter, and everything takes as long as it takes long. The kalimba plays alone, the rain plays alone, the current streets play alone, and I am here, not alone. The sparse piano places notes with spacing, each one allowed to ring before the next. I came in here to think through something heavy, and instead I let myself be perplexed. The gentle percussion taps the sill with patience. No hurry, no resolve, no need to land. The curtains rain maps a language on the window, and I am learning how to understand. The kalimba floats above the atmosphere, a sound as light as what it means to rest. The rain outside does not stop for my questions, and that might be what I love best. The question I came with is still unanswered. The rain has softened now to just a drip. The kalimba plays its last two notes and closes, and I let go my grip. The pearl is lit at night from every loft, warm squares above the street like small TVs. The cafe pulls the curtain half across, and I am looking out through filtered ease. The piano opens with the full ensemble, each instrument already in its lane. The muted trumpet traces the melody above the brush drums, above the rain. I got here early for the window seat, and it was worth the extra walk tonight. The upright bass is round and warm below, and everything is bathed in amber light. The acoustic guitars behind the trumpet, a steady rhythmic structure in the dark. The pearl at night has its own kind of grammar, and I am learning now its smallest mark. The ensemble plays without a leader, each voice giving space to every other. The trumpet softens on the final bar, the bass holds the chord like something further. The loft lights dim across the street one by one. The night is full and warm and sure. The piano rolls one final time across the keys, and I know what I came here for. The brush drums pull the tempo slightly under, a dragging swing that feels like staying late. The muted trumpet blows a half note lower, and the room rearranges into gray. The upright bass walks its familiar pattern, feels more like a prayer. The acoustic guitar punctuates the space between the notes. Just breathe and air. The pearl is quiet now except for us, the late night stragglers and the worn machine. The piano closes in on something steady, the most familiar sound I've ever seen. The trumpet plays its last note to the ceiling, and we all agree to let it float. The ensemble settles into nothing slowly, and the room holds the last note. The curtain is still half across the window, the loft lights mostly dark above the block. The bass walks one more time, then stops, and I do not look at the clock. The pearl is lit at night from every loft, warm squares above the street like small TVs. The cafe pulls the curtain half across, and I am looking out through filtered ease. The piano opens with the full ensemble, each instrument already in its lane. The muted trumpet traces the melody above the brush drums, above the rain. I got here early for the window seat, and it was worth the extra walk tonight. The upright bass is round and warm below, and everything is bathed in amber light. The acoustic guitar comes behind the trumpet, a steady rhythmic structure in the dark. The pearl at night has its own kind of grammar, and I am learning now its smallest mark. The ensemble plays without a leader, each voice giving space to every other. The trumpet softens on the final bar, the bass holds the chord like something further. The loft lights dim across the street one by one. The night is full and warm and sure. The piano rolls one final time across the keys, and I know what I came here for. The brush drums pull the tempo slightly under, a dragging swing that feels like staying late. The muted trumpet blows a half note lower, and the room rearranges into great. The upright bass walks its familiar pattern, but this late, it feels more like a prayer. The acoustic guitar punctuates the space between the notes, just breath and air. The pearl is quiet now except for us, the late night stragglers and the war machine. The piano closes in on something steady, the most familiar sound I've ever seen. The trumpet plays its last note to the ceiling, and we all agree to let it float. The ensemble settles into nothing slowly, and the room holds the last note. curtain is still half across the window. The loft light's mostly dark above the block. The bass walks one more time, then stops. And I do not look at the clock. The roses in Lad's edition catch the last of it. The diagonal streets go gold. I cut through the rose garden to find this place and let the evening take hold. The warm piano knows how evenings end. A chord that fades and then comes back around. The final crackle underneath the melody is the most honest sound. The rose bushes in the roundabouts go deep with evening red and pink. The mellow guitar leans in on the tune and sighs into the chord below. The vinyl pops once, the piano breathes. The roses in the window box are doing what they please. Brush drums find the pocket of the evening and settle there without a second thought. The warm piano opens to a new phrase and gives me everything I've not yet sought. Lad's edition is a neighborhood for staying. The diagonal streets pull you toward the center. The rose garden at the heart of all of it is where the softer seasons enter. The mellow guitar plays one more turn around. The final crackles steady at the base. I have been here before in other cities, but this is my favorite place. The rose garden is closing into darkness. The warm piano plays its last refrain. The final crackle slows and then is silent. And I'll be back again. The mist is low above the west hills. The NW23rd still wrapped in gray. The coffee shop lights come on one by one. And here is where I'll spend the early day. The NW23rd is still in mourning. The boutique's dark behind their glass. The barista grinds the first shot of the day. upright bass rolls in beneath the chord, a slow and steady kind of grace. The acoustic guitar continues its inquiry, and I continue finding my place. Room ambience in a NW morning, the hiss of steam, the creak of a wooden stool. Someone's newspaper turned one broadsheet over, and the day remains beautifully cool. The light snare enters on the verse so lightly that I almost miss the beat. The acoustic guitar resolves into the major, and the morning settles into sweet. The NW 23rd outside is brightening. The first delivery van makes its rounds. The barista marks a name on a paper cup and sets it down without any grounds. The upright bass anchors the whole long morning. The acoustic guitar strays but comes back home. The room ambience holds us in its grammar, and I am glad I came alone. There is something about a Monday morning that asks more of me than I have planned, but the acoustic guitar does not need an answer, and the bass helps me understand. The light snare taps its patient rhythm. The NW morning opens like a hand. I close my notebook, done with planning, and let the music take command. The morning shifts from still to moving, the first real foot traffic on the block. The acoustic guitar strings its last notes loosely, and I do not look at the clock. The Rose electric piano is already playing something mid-century and slow. The synth pad broadens underneath the melody and gives the afternoon room to grow. The east side bookshop shelves go to the ceiling, biography and fiction side by side. I trail my finger past the spines and route to the counter and take the whole back room in stride. The soft jazz drums tick lightly through the sections, like a second hand on a good clock. The barista here has read half the inventory and recommends without a shock. The road pivots to a new key gently. The synth pad shifts with it like weather. table between reference and travel, and pile the things I carry all together. The east side rain has started up again, against the skylight soft and wide. The jazz drums settle into their long middle, and I stop trying to decide. The synth pad holds its chord for an entire verse. I measure my breathing to the sustain. The roads comes back like a recurring thought, and I am glad to think it again. This is what the bookshop cafe offers, more than the coffee or the chair. A place to be uncertain about everything, and find that you can bear. The soft jazz drums know nothing of my questions. They only know the time. The road's electric piano has no answers, only the next phrase, the next rhyme. I pulled the door with both hands when I entered. I will pull it gently when I leave. The books will still be here when I return, and so will I believe. The jazz drum slow to just the brush and cymbal. The roads resolves its last open chord. The synth pad holds the room in amber stillness, and I have all I can afford. The coffee cup still warm against my palms. I set it on the window ledge. The Willamette below the Selwood Bridge goes orange at the edge. The kalimba opens with a simple pattern, 8 notes that loop and then extend. The sparse piano places its chord below them, and does not pretend. The Selwood Bridge at sunset holds the river in a color that has no name in English. The gentle percussion taps the after hour without anything to finish. The cafe here is neighborhood and steady. The regulars arrive in ones and twos. The rain ambience hums through the cracked window, and there's nothing left to lose. The kalimba wanders from its pattern slightly, finds a new note and decides to stay. The sparse piano follows it exactly, one measure behind, as if to say, I'm with you, I'm not in a hurry. Take all the time the river takes. The Selwood neighborhood is settling to evening, and everything remakes. The gentle percussion twilight minutes, each tap a small departure and return. The Willamette below has gone to silver, and the bridge lights start to burn. The sparse piano holds a minor third, then lets it open to the fifth. The kalimba circles back to where it started, and this is not a myth. The Selwood Bridge at dusk is beautiful. The rain ambience is real. I am sitting here with hands around a cup and learning how to feel. The bridge lights are reflected in the water. The kalimba plays its final loop. The sparse piano rests below the silence, and I do not need the proof. The piano plays and the muted trumpet answers, a conversation at the end of things. The acoustic guitar holds the chord between them, and the upright bass provides the wings. The Pearl District has given me its evening. The craft beer bars are full and bright. I chose to stay here past the sensible hour, and I am satisfied with that tonight. The brush drums fill the room with patient texture, each stroke an argument for staying late. The full ensemble reaches its consensus, and it is quiet, and it is great. The trumpet plays alone, 4 bars for the city, for the record shops and coffee corners, for everything that's pretty. The acoustic guitar traces the melody. The piano comps below in steady time. The muted trumpet takes the high note softly, and everything ascends one final rhyme. The Pearl is loud outside, and I have loved it. The restaurants and the galleries in the street, but in this corner where the music ends is where the city is complete. The brush drums give the room a final measure. The upright bass signs off on the long night. The piano plays one chord and holds it open, and I have found what I came here for. Light. The full ensemble resolves together. The muted trumpet's last note finds the floor. The acoustic guitar strums one final voicing, and I do not need